So that was the decision that we just made last week. However, we did make arrangements to save up money throughout the years we've been doing this for rainy days. And this is a definition of a rainy day. So we had enough money to still go on with stocking, even though we weren't going to be able to fundraise this year. We still had reserve money that we could afford to pay the DNR the $8,000 that they use for stocking each year. So the DNR went out and put nets in. Stocking was all going to go on as planned. And then the day after they put the nets in, the upper management DNR pulled the plugs on that too because of various reasons, but they couldn't hire interns that usually help and some other staffing issues there with COVID restrictions. So unfortunately, the stocking that is normally done didn't happen either. So it kind of put us in a different spot. And this is where we're at. That's where we were. So we decided to meet again. And Don Bush, the mastermind that he is, says, you know what? Let's get a fish permit, stocking permit, and we'll just stock it ourselves this year. It's a little bit more expensive, actually quite a bit more expensive, but something that we could afford to do and make sure that we don't skip a year class in walleyes. And Don also mentioned, what do you think about doing perch as well as some panfish? And we all agreed, hey, the money's there for stocking. Let's make sure we get it taken care of and
right.
Put those fish in that system that people are going to really enjoy. So the plan this year is we just got the permit. Don just let me know that the other day. And we're going to go ahead and get walleye and perch fingerlings. And we're going to have those stocked into the system late this spring or early summer.
Okay, yeah.
Whenever we get it done. So, yeah, so that's where we're at with stuff. And then that money that we had saved up, we'll pay for that. And then we'll get back on track hopefully next year and then recoup some of that loss from this year and get that savings account built back up in case we have another rainy day and then continue as we were before.
Good deal.
All the prizes that we got donated, we're just holding those until next year.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha on that. So now the fish that are actually going to be stocked into this year's system in the Rock River and Koshkonong there, they will be hatched somewhere else though, right? You just said?
They're actually
okay.
already hatched. They're coming from a private fish farm.
So they're fingerlings. They're not fry. They're actually fingerlings. They're going in. Do you have a number on that, or is it something that you can't get out there right now, or don't have all that information?
Well, it's a rough number.
Mm-hmm.
For the walleyes, that's still kind of figuring out where we're at with numbers there. But for perch, we're looking at 10 to 12,000.
Oh, okay. All right.
For perch, and then hopefully more walleyes, and then we'll see how much money we have to stretch and
right.
how many fish we can get. So
okay.
you have to obviously you have to keep some money in the savings account because of unforeseen issues like excuse me. We had to replace the holding tank at the Bark River Fish Hatchery. That money comes out of the fundraising money. So
okay.
Maintenance, building maintenance, and things like that too that people might not be aware of that money's used to take care of. So we have to ensure we don't drain it down to zero.
Right.
Keep money in there. So that's kind of where we're at right now. It's like, all right, how many of these fish can we get? How many of these fish can we get? Which way should we lean here on the heavy side? And do we maybe get some bluegills and throw them in there too, or so. I think it'll all shake out, and Don, being a retired fish biologist that spent a huge part of his career building Koshkonong up to what it is, his judgment is, as far as I'm concerned, gold.
Oh, right, definitely, and being a fish biologist and knowing the scientific things about it and what it can do, yeah, I mean, he would know. He's definitely a good guy to have a part of the Bark River Fish Hatchery there.
Oh, he absolutely is.
So, Adam, this is a great thing with the perch. I'm a fan of perch, and I love perch fishing. And as I know, there's some really nice perch out there, and that's a nice little boost for especially that system in adding some perch. So that's a good call there with you guys there and Don Bush there. That's fantastic.
The fanfish out there, you might not have the numbers like you do, per se like Delavan or Madison, but
right.
The size and quality of panfish out there, it's hard to beat.
It's amazing. Yeah. And, it's just, it's totally amazing. Hey, I want to thank you for coming on and talking fishing, talking about Jerry's Sports Service again. Thanks again to Jerry's for being a new sponsor here to the Fishing Hole, and get yourself a lunch. Get yourself into a lunch just like Adam is right now. And again, Adam, always a pleasure to talk to you and talk fishing with you. And stay safe, my friend. And again, thanks for your service. You being a firefighter and being on the front line, I definitely, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everything you do for us, and definitely stay safe too.
Thanks, buddy. That means a lot.
Yeah, take care, and hey, go fishing, buddy.
That's right. Yep. Gonna spend quite a few more days here. I think out chasing crappies with the kids.
There you go. Sounds like a plan. Fun. All right. Hey, thanks for calling in, and we'll talk again soon, buddy.
Sounds good. We'll talk to you later.
Alrighty, you bet. Adam Walton there, a Pike Pole Fishing Guide Service, and Adam does a lot for the system itself, and not only does he guide out there, he definitely puts a lot of effort in there with the Bark River Fish Hatchery heading that, and nobody knows that system more than Adam. I mean, if you're definitely looking to book a trip with Adam, definitely get a call. Give him a call. But right now, as he said, his guide service kind of on hold right now as the COVID-19 until we figure out what's going on with the Safer Home Act and Governor Evers from the state of Wisconsin, if they're going to start letting guides go out and being able to fish again. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully, we'll get this thing slowly back to normal as possible. That's going to wrap up our show this week here in the Fishing Hole. Again, thanks to the Rock River Bait Box in Fort Atkinson. They're located on Rock River Road, right next to the Rock River. They are a great sponsor of the show and have been for the last few years. And they've got a wide selection of live bait and tackle. Your home for St. Croix rods, Acme tackle, and your only authorized dealer for RS nets in southern Wisconsin. Also, you can check out their Old Hickory utility buildings available on site at the Rock River Bait Box. That's going to wrap up our show this week here on the Fishing Hole. Coming up next, news, sports, and weather, and of course, more great genuine country.